I was 19, a sophomore in college, and like many people my age, I didn't always make the best decisions, especially when it came to relationships. There was this guy, Alex, who was in one of my literature classes. He wasn't your typical heartthrob, he didn't play sports or have a flashy car. But there was something about him. He was quiet, thoughtful, always had his nose in a book, and occasionally dropped some really witty one-liners in class that made me laugh. He wasn't the type I usually went for, but we became casual friends. We would sit together sometimes, talk about the books we were reading, and occasionally grab coffee after class. I could tell he liked me, but I never really thought much about it. I was caught up in my own world, focused on a different guy who seemed like the dream at the time. One day, Alex asked me out. It wasn't some grand gesture or an over-the-top proposal. It was simple, over coffee, and honest. "Hey, I really enjoy hanging out with you. Do you want to go out with me sometime?" I paused. I didn't know what to say. I liked him as a friend, but I wasn't sure if I liked him that way. And stupidly, I was still fixated on this other guy, who was more of a player and gave me mixed signals. So, I said, "I'm not really looking for anything right now." He smiled, nodded, and that was that. We stayed friends, but something shifted after that conversation. We didn't hang out as much, and eventually, he started dating someone else. Years later, after college, I found myself thinking about Alex. The dream guy I had been so obsessed with had ghosted me shortly after we finally went on a date. Meanwhile, Alex had gone on to become someone's perfect partner. I saw a picture of him on social media with his girlfriend, and it hit me. I should have said yes. It wasn't that Alex became more attractive in hindsight. It was that I realized how kind, genuine, and caring he was. I had been so caught up in superficial things back then that I didn't see what was right in front of me. A guy who actually liked me for who I was, not for who I pretended to be. I don't dwell on it too much, and I'm happy for him now. But sometimes I wonder what could have been. I guess we all have that one person we wish we had given a chance when we had the opportunity. So yeah, Alex, if you're reading this, I hope you know that you were one of the good ones, and I wish I had realized it sooner.